Hey everyone, welcome back. We know you're all busy, so let's jump right in.
Sounds good.
We're diving into an awesome episode of Waves of Wisdom.
Okay, cool.
Lisa's talking to Sasha.
Yeah.
This swimming expert, Sasha, has like the best tips ever, especially for toddler moms.
Oh, awesome. I'm excited to hear about this.
Me too. Okay, so
Huh?
Sasha's story is so interesting. She was a competitive swimmer, then she was a musician.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And then she ends up running a swim school. A friend of hers just like bailed.
Ha. What?
Yeah. She basically said, abort ship.
Hmm.
And Sasha was like, okay, guess I'm a swim teacher now.
That's wild. I can't believe that happened. But also, I guess it worked out.
Right. And you know what? She's amazing at it.
I bet she is.
Oh, and get this. She was a gold medal butterfly swimmer.
No way. That's incredible.
I know. So she really knows her stuff, which is
Yeah.
why I'm so excited to share her tips.
Definitely.
So her whole philosophy, especially with those little toddlers, like 2 to 4 years old, is all about making them comfortable.
That makes sense. Comfortable first.
Exactly. Forget about those crazy drills, Let's just chill and float and glide.
It's all about feeling the water, not conquering it.
That's such a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Feeling the water, yeah. And buoyancy, just experiencing that weightlessness.
Love it. So much better than forcing them into specific strokes.
Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about floaties.
Okay, this is a big one. To float or not to float?
I know, right? Well, Sasha actually prefers to limit the flotation.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
She thinks it helps them understand their bodies better in the water,
Yeah.
like how they naturally float.
I see. It's like finding that sweet spot between support and letting them move freely.
Exactly. If you are going to use floaties, though, she recommends back bubbles.
Okay.
They don't restrict their movement as much, and they still get that little bit of help.
Makes sense. Safety first, but also freedom to explore.
Oh, and speaking of safety, we can't forget swim nappies.
Oh, yes. Those are essential, especially with little ones.
You know those code brown situations?
Oh, yeah, I've heard stories.
Apparently those can shut a pool down for like 24 hours.
Oh my gosh, really?
Not kidding. So swim nappies are a lifesaver, literally.
Definitely a must-have. I wouldn't want to be responsible for a pool shutdown.
Right? And Sasha has this great tip for checking the fit.
Oh, tell me. I need all the tips I can get.
Make sure you can fit 2 fingers under the leg band.
Oh, 2 fingers. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Snug, but not too tight.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And Sasha actually started her own company. It's called Waterlings.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
They make super fun, sustainable swimwear, and guess what?
What?
Leak-proof swim nappies.
No way. Sign me up.
Those thick bands, they're like Fort Knox for little swimmers.
That's amazing. I love that she's combining her expertise with sustainability.
Right. Okay, so there's this whole debate about bright colors for swimsuits.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Is it really necessary?
Well, Sasha says you should always be within arm's reach anyway.
That's true. Constant supervision is key.
Exactly. So maybe it's not as critical as we thought, especially if you're right there with them.
Makes sense. Better to focus on being present than relying on bright colors.
Another great tip, change those nappies at the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Avoid those accidents on the way,
Smart move. Less stress and less mess.
Elisa told this funny story about seeing a baby in a regular nappy in the pool.
Oh, no.
The baby looked like they were wearing a balloon.
Uh-huh. Oh, my gosh. That's a classic mistake.
Those regular nappies are like sponges. Not good for the pool.
Definitely not. Okay, last tip for this section.
Okay.
What about swimwear? What's Sasha's advice there?
Less is more.
Really? Even with the sun and all?
She believes it helps them feel the water better.
I see. It's about maximizing that sensory experience.
Exactly. Sometimes those rash guards are necessary, but if you can minimize the layers...
It lets them really connect with the water.
Okay, this next bit is hilarious. Elisa had a guest on her show who asked about rowdy dads in swimming lessons.
Haha! Rowdy dads, I can picture it.
The ones who toss their kids around like it's a water park.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Some dads get a little too excited.
Oh, Sasha's all about gentle guidance.
That's a good approach.
It's not about shamming anyone. It's just about creating a positive experience for everyone.
Right. Everyone deserves to feel safe and comfortable.
And you know what else?
What?
She said babies who swim with their dads often progress faster as toddlers.
Wow, really? That's so interesting. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, maybe it's the dad's playfulness or something.
Something to think about for sure.
Well, we've covered a lot, but there's so much more to come in part 2. We'll be back with even more of Sasha's unconventional wisdom and practical tips that'll have you looking at those backyard pools in a whole new light.
Can't wait. This is great.
Me too. See you soon.
Bye. All right, ready for more? I want to hear what else Sasha had to say.
Okay, so remember how we talked about those bright swimsuits?
Yeah, for visibility, right?
Well, Sasha actually thinks simpler colors are better when kids are learning.
Oh, really? Why is that?
She says those crazy patterns and bright colors can be super distracting.
Huh, I never thought about that.
It's like, imagine trying to learn something new when there's all this visual noise around you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Too much stimulation.
Exactly. And for toddlers who are trying to figure out how to move their arms and legs in the water.
They need all the focus they can get.
Right. So keeping things simple helps them concentrate.
It's like creating a calm learning space, even in the pool.
Okay, so remember those rowdy dads we were talking about?
Oh, yeah, haha, the ones who think it's a splash zone.
Sasha had another interesting observation about dads.
Oh, what's that?
It's all about breath control.
Breath control. Interesting.
Apparently, dads are a bit more enthusiastic with their underwater dips.
Haha, yeah, I can see that.
And that might actually be helping babies develop those breath-holding skills.
Oh, wow, so it's like accidental training.
Right. It's a reminder that sometimes the best learning happens through play.
I love that. Makes you think about how we approach things.
Okay, let's get real for a second and talk about those poolside poop situations.
Oh, gosh, yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, so swim nappies are key. We know that.
Absolutely.
But Sasha's actually super strict about the type of swim nappies.
Oh, what kind does she recommend?
She's all about reusables.
Really? No disposables?
Nope. She had this crazy story about a pool party.
Uh-oh, I have a feeling I know where this is going.
It was packed, kids everywhere, everyone's having fun,
Yeah.
and then boom, code brown alert.
Oh, no. Poor kid.
But the worst part, the kid was wearing a disposable swim nappy.
What? So they failed.
Yep. Apparently, those disposables can't always handle the pressure.
Well, that's a good argument for reusables then.
Right. Plus, they're better for the environment and cheaper in the long run.
Definitely. So reusable swim nappies. Got it. What else did she say?
We've talked about a lot, but one thing that really stuck with me is her focus on connection.
Connection. In the water.
Yeah, like really being present with your child, slowing down, embracing the silliness.
Oh, I love that. It's easy to get caught up in the technical stuff.
Totally.
Yeah.
But it's really about creating those positive experiences and just enjoying the moment.
You know, I think that's a great message for life in general, not just swimming.
Absolutely. Okay, you ready for the last part of our deep dive?
Yes. Bring it on. I want to hear what else Sasha has to offer.
So remember when Elisa asked Sasha about those dads? The super enthusiastic ones?
Yeah, the ones who get a little carried away.
Sasha said something really interesting.
Oh, tell me.
She said, let's read the child.
Read the child. What does that mean?
It's about really paying attention to your kid. You know, are they having fun? Are they feeling safe? Or are they stressed?
Oh, I see. It's about understanding their cues.
Exactly. And sometimes you might need to gently steer those dads in a different direction.
Like if they're pushing the kid too hard.
Yeah, it's not about being a buzzkill. It's about making sure everyone's comfortable.
It's a team effort, right? Parent, child, instructor.
Totally. And, you know, Sasha said something else that I thought was really insightful.
Oh, what's that?
Sometimes we project our own fears onto our kids.
What do you mean?
Like, we might not want them to go underwater because we're scared.
Oh, I can see that. I'm totally guilty of that sometimes.
But kids are way more resilient than we give them credit for.
True. They're little adventurers.
But it's not always about being perfect in the water.
Right. It's about the experience.
Sasha said we should celebrate those small wins, like a longer glide or a deeper breath.
Yeah, those little milestones are huge for them.
It's about their journey, not about some, like, Olympic standard.
I love that. It's about fostering a love for the water.
And having fun, right?
Of course. Fun is key.
Well, we've reached the end of our deep dive, and I feel like I've learned so much.
Me too. This was great.
Sasha's insights were amazing.
I know, right? It's really made me think about how I approach swimming with my own kids.
And don't forget to check out her company, Waterlinks.
Oh, yeah. Those swim nappies sounded amazing.
They really are. And the swimwear is super cute, too.
Awesome. I'm definitely going to look them up.
Well, that's it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed diving deep with us.
Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
And thanks to all of you for listening. We'd love to hear your thoughts and your own poolside tips, so feel free to share in the comments.
Yeah, let's keep the conversation going.
Until next time, happy swimming, everyone.
Bye.